people every single year. Let's see how it happened. Now, the question that we all have to ask ourselves as parents is, could our sons or daughters be vulnerable to this? 5,000 parents. Now, we talked to a woman who was inside approximately 180,000 parents.
I fear that these young men and women, they may be desperately wanting.
Okay, and what I want everybody to know is that we're not talking here, it matters to you. That's what I want to talk about. Well, I'm here with Iris, Lisa, and Chelsea. Now, they all have 5,000 parents of a family member who they say may be involved with parents of that group. How does it feel to have parents? We're not talking here.
You're not my mother, and said, you're not my father, and said, you're not my husband's father, his mother. And John says, well, Elon, who is your mother and who's your father? And said, you're not my younger brother, and said, you're not my older brother.
You guys have had your daughter, and it's your twin sister.
Yeah. You're not my husband.
I don't want to hear from you again. I'm no longer your daughter.
We're not talking here.
Yep.
We're talking about intelligent people here. Intelligent people here. What I want everybody to know, now the average age of parents is 5,000. Let's see how it happened.
My son, Elon, is 26.
25. 5,023.
I think
180,000.
he's involved in a cult.
And said, you're not my
Kid.
We're not talking here.
Elon told me he was going to quit college so he could go do his college.
Siriano lived. Elon hooked up with them to learn Lakota way. And they were sweating, doing the sweat lodge.
This is the skewing. When you take a sacred way.
And said, you're not my
Kids moved down to the Santa Fe area. We met Elon for lunch. It was very contrived. His eyes are almost glazed over. He looked at me directly and he said, well, who's your parents then? And he said his younger brother to have his older brother.
He told him, wash it all.
Two things are going to happen tomorrow. You guys will be here, and hopefully your son and daughter.
mother, father, husband, mother.
Approximately 180,000 parents
Arrive.
My sister, Ashley, she was very
Husband,
One day out of the blue, Ashley calls me and says,
father.
I'm no longer. Thing I say is,
We're not talking here.
we were 2000 for about 5-6 years.
Do it. Now, we talked to a woman who was inside. A woman who was inside.